everybody, and welcome to qualifying for Las Vegas, round number 5 of Sunoco Lead Series Season 3. Beautiful Las Vegas. We've had great races 2 seasons in a row, and now that we're including qualifying, this season is going to be a big one because there's so much at stake in this series. As you see, Laughter Stukel becoming the first person to go out of the pits. Her career hasn't been very good so far, but now she's there at HHR, as she has been for the past 2 seasons. Hasn't really done anything though. See what she can do today. Brock being the second one out, not waiting to see what the other people do. Same with Carson Bowers, Nick Pericles, Tyler Faber, the winner of qualifying at Toddering, which was an amazing qualifying session for Tyler Faber. But he never really did anything in that race. As you see, Laughter Stukel, first person to set a time, she got a 44.3. It's not a very good time, but she will fix it this time around, as having to run the wide line to accommodate for Tyler Faber on the apron. So a great exit out of 3 and 4, 26.9 for Laughter Stukel. That's not bad at all, but Brock eclipses that by 0.6 of a second on his first run. So Brock right now fastest of all. As you see a few other people stacking up through the field. You see Carson Bowers just took 3rd. Pericles just took 2nd. Brock was held up there by Darren Weber. Still goes faster. Wow. That proves how much speed is in that 01 car today. As Carson Bowers. Why this race is so important though is because there are only 4 people throughout the entire field who don't have a chance at taking this points lead. Everyone else is within 240 points of Vance Caldwell. And as long as you're within 240 points, you could take the points lead. Tyler Faber goes P3. He's just shown that he's so good in these qualifying sessions, especially when he's under pressure on actually when it's recorded and posted. But there goes Vance Caldwell, your points leader, to the 2nd position, with help from Karenko and Johnson, Skylar Johnson. Her career also hasn't started out very well. Here's Pericles and Eric Monaco together. Monaco did not pull a good time on his first run, but he will this time. An 0.90 will put him into P9. As of now, Johan Arndt moves up. Max Anderson to pole position. As we're less than 5 minutes through this session, and the positions are being traded, now it's been put back to Brock. Brock just took a 25.5, the first one of the day. Probably not the last, as there goes Nick Pericles to the top. Eric Monaco to the top. 25.4. That's the first 25.4 of the day. Can we get sub 25 by the end of this session? Brock back to the top. Fitzwater joining on the front row. Lots of action so far, as 1/1000th of a second separates these two's time, and then Pericles eclipse it. There's Monaco, currently P4, would be his best starting position of the season so far, as all these people could very well come into contention to get pole. Caldwell drops a few more positions. Arndt moves to P9. Eric Monaco moves back onto the front row. But Pericles had a 25.1. Pericles coming so close. He's won here before. That's why he's doing so good. Oh, few people pit. Maybe looking to get better tires, but that slows Pericles. Finguy in 14th position. Angel in the 12th position. Paulson in the 14th position. Johan Arndt in the 13th position. Rahal in the 8th position. Bad. Windhelm not doing very good. Anderson's been dropping. These three really need to step it up. Lorenzo Log is 31st. His times are dismal at best right now. He needs to improve, and he will. 23rd, which is still slower than people like Darren Weber. As it seems that the pack is kind of neutral now. It's settling down. Gerard Aron now in the 5th position, which is a very good starting position for Gerard Aron. Loftus Goal 25th. Thaber 20th. Thompson right now in last place. Was that Eric in the pits? Yes, it was. Eric sitting in the pits waiting for an opportunity to go out again. Here are WBM's Vincent and Jackson in the 11th and 7th positions. Both having nice qualifyings today. WBM having a nice qualifying session. Shepard having a decent one. Duncan having a nice one. As Audra Vernascas is out of the pits, she's 34th. She has a lot of time to make up. Where are possible leaders, though? Brock could lead this and win it. Lorenzo Log still struggling to get out of the top 20. Or get into the top 20. Lorenzo Log is not fast. And for second in points, that is not what you want to see. Caldwell currently sits in the 9th position, with points contenders ahead, including Adam Vincent, who sits P4 of the points. So, lots of worry there. If he does not qualify in front of Vincent, that's not going to be very fun for him. Fitzwater in the, I believe, 7th position in points. There's Eric Monaco. He's coming out of the pits. That's going to be exciting. Fitzwater's like 6th or 7th in the points. He's been improving very slowly. Now being 4th on the start, if he can pull this off, would be immense for his championship. It can possibly go for 2 in a row. There's Paulson in the 24th position now. Angel in the 22nd, but Finguy currently sits 16th. Oh, there's a wreck up ahead! Audra! And that's Gerard Aron. Collected. Hope he gets corrected without being hit. And we're good. So we will keep the session under green. But that's damage for Gerard Aron, the 5th place driver, as he's still being pushed back through the pack. There's Carson Bowers, who sits P6. He's another championship contender, but he's a little lower. He's P12, I believe, in the points, even with his 1 win. Eric on the front row as of now. What a day that would be for Eric Monaco. After leaving WBM, disappointed off a rank A team, and would come out in Las Vegas and get on the front row. Brock is not on the front row right now. Lorenzo Log isn't even in the top 25. He's got to improve at this point if he wants something. Ryan Monaco in the 31st position. Young, not bad. Vincent, not bad. The person who is having a great qualifying is Skyla Johnson. She is in the 8th position as of now, and is currently the highest ranked female and the highest ranked rookie. So that would be a good day. Lots of stuff going on through the field. Roger Ray has been showing a lot of speed through the past few races. He sits 15th right now, with Arndt sitting 13th. Very good performance for John Arndt, as Thompson sits P last. Everyone's now in the 25s, but only Pericles is in the 25-1s by almost a whole 10th. People are going to need to do something if they want to catch Nick Pericles. Won here back in Season 1 under CJ Racing, becoming the first person to get 2 wins in a row, which he had won Old Spice the previous race. Now he's coming out here in his rank A ride. And he's looking to possibly get pole position. Now, William Brock, P3 is pulling close to 25 sevens. That's nowhere close at all to where you want to be running. Ryan Monaco jumps to P5. Okay, that's a disruption for the whole pack to see Ryan Monaco doing so well today. Windhelm has cracked his way into the top 20. Hans Windhelm hasn't been performing this season, so it's nice to see him actually being able to do something. Let's see what he's able to score this time. This time around, 25-9. He's not going to improve. No one in this pack improves. Is anyone improving right now? May I also add that Caldwell's out of the top 10. He's 13th. Which still keeps championship contenders behind him. But it also puts a few more ahead of him. Carson Bowers is now ahead of him. Even though he's 12th, he's still a huge championship threat. Brock. May I add that Brock is P3 and he's a huge championship threat. So is Pericles. He needs to try to keep these people behind him, but he's not. Now the track's decently empty. Here's the pack. But with Gerard Aron pretty much out of this session because of that wreck involving him and Andre Bernanos. No, he's still running on track. He's running decent times. Maybe he's not out of this just yet. That would be amazing if you were to win the qualifying session after wrecking earlier in the session. That would be an amazing comeback if you were able to pull that off. As he comes across the line, oh my god, he improves. Gerard Aron improves, not position, but he improves on time, closes up on Ryan Monaco, as both the brothers sit in the top 5. Very impressive for them. But Gerard, after wrecking, still seems on a blazing pace. He's still pulling 25.5. Gerard Aron seems to be the fastest guy on track right now. But still, no one's close enough. Oh my god, Ryan Monaco goes P3. Both of the brothers are on the podium. Pericles will be surrounded by the Monaco brothers. We have never seen these two brothers this close to the front, and if they could both pull, if they could lock out this front row, that would be history for family members to do that and destroy the front row. Caldwell needs more if he wants this. 6.5 minutes left in this session. Brock just got back out on track. Does not have any speed though. Doesn't have a draft. Alexander Rowe in the 8th position. William Carlson Jr. in the 13th position. But Eric Monaco continues to sit on the front row. As we look on through. Where's Lawrence Lug? He's out of the top 30. There is something massively wrong with one of our highest points contenders. Which does help Caldwell. Anderson out of the top 20. That helps Caldwell. But Gerard Aron seems to be settling down a little bit now. No, he's not. He's starting to speed up again. Who's going to get pole? 5.5 minutes left on the clock. Who has the speed? Monaco right now does not show much speed. He's stuck in a battle more than anything. These people needed to get into a single file line. That's when you make the most time. As I say that, here they come into a single file line. But they still don't have that much speed because they are trying to get into that line in the first place. Does Phillips got Oh, no, they are really going fast now. They're speeding up. Now all they need to do is get a good lap in. Oh, not a good corner entry for Ryan Monaco, but a great corner entry for Philip Scott. How's this lap looking? Philip Scott improves. He's still in the 25th position, though. That's a better corner entry than last time. Pericles back out on track with 4 minutes to go. Maybe trying to disrupt Ryan a little bit, because Ryan is the one who has the biggest chance right now to get this pole position. He improves again, but he's not close enough to his personal best. Oh, that was a huge holdup. Anyone else? Vincent jumps P7. Is able to jump ahead of Carson Bowers, get himself a little bit more track position on the other points contenders. Few people come out of the pits, but it may be too late, because they still need to get up to speed. Carson Bowers 8th position. Anderson getting out of the pits now. He really needs to go. Jackson, not a bad position. P16 won't be bad. Especially with how fast people are actually seeing in this session. Eric just does not have the speed right now. Neither does Lorenzo Log. No one showing enough speed to challenge Nick Pericles. Nick Pericles has already won this race, and to pull it another time would be amazing for himself. Oh, but they're forming single file now. Great corner in. Oh, he kind of got a little loose there. Out of the corner. But Philip Scott continues to push on. He's good in 3 and 4. He's not very good in 1 and 2. That's his problem. He improves a little bit, but he's still not there. 2 minutes left. That was a great corner. Okay, now this may change. As he improves speed, he's at 210. This could be the lap. Ryan. He's there. He's close. Can he improve? No, he's not there yet. He needs to stay above 200. Through the corner, he's able to stay at 200. But he's not able to get above 210 into 3 and 4. It just doesn't look like he has enough. We're a little under a minute and a half to go. And Nick Pericles looks like he's going to get pole position. Oh, that was a horrible corner for Ryan. Horrible corner. Ryan would still start on a podium position, which is very impressive, but it does not look like anyone's going to be able to top Nick Pericles. 1 minute to go. Nick Pericles has... No one was able to get below 25s, but Nick Pericles showed enough speed. Ryan's in the pits. He dove. He's done. Ryan's done. That's probably it. At this point, that's probably it. I don't see anyone else in this pack. Oh, though. Here's something. This is a big pack. Filled with some of the fastest guys in this series. Anderson. Vincent. It may not be over. 1 lap to go for them, though. There's only... Oh, I was about to say there's only one person left who could really challenge, And that was Vincent. Vincent just had a horrible 1 and 2, and that's it. That's it. They're not doing it. He's not pulling it off. And Nick Pericles will bring it home for a pole position in Vegas. The season opener had a rank D win it, but we will have a rank A win it in Las Vegas. Pericles, pole position in Las Vegas. Congratulations, Nick Pericles. He will have Eric Monaco on his outside and Ryan Monaco starting right behind him with William Brock not far. So Nick Pericles will have... Oh! Okay, that hurt the engine a little bit. That's fine. Pericles still wins the session. Even through that. Good job, Nick Pericles. He wins pole position at Las Vegas.